The sirens have not sounded. There's one. That could be the first one. We'll wait and see, but we are getting very close, and we're showing you just some of the angles that we have with the cameras, dozens of them focused in on that grand building right now.
And as you look out over Elliott Bay, the thousands of boats that have gathered, people gathered on hilltops, on bridges, as we hear the final crew call go for the implosion. Let's listen in as they get ready for the last blast of the Kingdome. We'll now sit and watch as it happens.
Jason, are you clear? Clear. Kevin, are you clear? Clear. Jamie, are you clear? Clear. Phil, are you clear? Clear. Cass, are you clear? Yeah. Stacy, are you clear? Clear. Mark, are you clear? Clear. This is your 1 minute siren, CDI. This is your 1 minute siren.
Yeah, we're at 1 minute. We're at 1 minute. Now just less than 1 minute away, as you heard the crews making the final safety checks, making sure everyone is clear.
There are 5,500 holes drilled in that building right now. Most of them are filled with explosives. We will see a ring of lightning effect go around the top of the Kingdome. We, of course, will pause and let you watch and enjoy as it happens, but we're taking you up now to the final 30 seconds as the Kingdome and people around the world are literally watching this live right now. A dramatic event in Seattle's history.
Seattle says goodbye to the Kingdome, and so do we.
Here we go, CDI, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Fire.
Right now what we're watching is a tremendous cloud of dust and debris move up through the downtown Seattle area. As the Kingdome comes down, we hear the demolition experts saying beautiful right now. A cloud of debris continues to move up through the downtown Seattle area past Union Station.
We could literally feel the earth move when the Kingdome blew. We are probably a mile away with a perfect vantage point, but it did rattle the ground. Of course, we did know that they were planning seismic experiments to find out exactly what they could learn as the earth shook, and it indeed did. They said it would probably be about a register 1 on the old Richter scale, which they don't use anymore, but we could definitely feel the magnitude of that blast.
And now we begin to understand why those seismographs that have been placed all around the Seattle area in many locations will prove to be so critical in figuring out what will happen to Seattle during an earthquake, because the earth did move, the buildings shook. We're looking right now at a live picture on that area of 2nd and Jackson, and you can see a lot of folks getting the brunt of that dust cloud right now, because it was a tremendous force that just blasted that dust, which is moving in a northerly direction right now. A lot of folks may be being coated with dust who didn't anticipate it, because they thought that the dust might be going in a different direction. But as we sit up from our vantage point, just look at that cloud of dust and debris. 100,000 tons of Kingdome just came down in a flash, and now you're watching the aftermath as we wait for some of that dust to settle to see what's left of the Kingdome. Right now, all you see is a lot of folks throughout the downtown area headed north are getting coated right now with dust as it continues to move north and sort of in an easterly, northeasterly direction.
The dust actually obscured the view of the Kingdome coming down. You could see about 10 seconds. You could see, of course, the detonation on the roof. You could see the building begin to collapse, and then that dust, the pressure of the air that came from the outside, from inside out of